Before the video starts, I'd like to go over a few things. This video is a remake of another video on my channel in a different YouTuber style, MOUSAIT, so make sure to check out his channel once you're done watching this video. I will also be using mostly Hawaii and US laws for this video since Roria, the region Loomian Legacy takes place in, was last recorded to be an island. Additionally, I will be using this opportunity to correct any mistakes that I made in the previous version. I felt like that video was very poorly researched, and I'd like to make up for that in this one. I'll also be pointing out all of the significant changes as well. However, despite making these changes, there's still a solid chance that I got something wrong. I'm not an expert in criminology, so let me know any mistakes I made in the comments if you spotted any. Finally, even though I will primarily make Loomian Legacy videos as of now, I do plan on releasing Tales of Tenorio videos sometime in the future, as I still need to play through the game. So be sure to keep a lookout for that. With all that out of the way, we can finally move on with the charges. In the original, I stated that a pollution charge would consist of a year in jail, a $20,000 fine, and 100 hours of community service. This decision was based on a story I found about pollution, and within it, someone got this exact same punishment. However, a more accurate source I found stated that a pollution charge in Hawaii would be a $59,973 fine, so that's what I'm using.
No way. Dr. Vanta wants to raise an army of dark energy enhanced Loomians and sell them for profit? This sounds bad. I need to get out of here and tell Diamond about this. Who was that? They must have seen and heard everything that just happened. Well, don't just stand there, go after them! Sir, yes sir. Sir, I suggest we should run some diagnostics first, as power appears to still be growing. We don't know its limitations yet. I don't know if we can control it. Enough. I'm the one in charge here. For its first test, Protogon will eliminate the intruder.
Even though the POLUT Corp employee was against using Protogon to kill the player, he still acted deliberately and knew the consequences before following through with activating it. This is an aspect that separates first-degree murder and attempted murder from the second degree, and therefore counts as the former. If you watched the original Sentencing Loomian Legacy villains video, you may have remembered that I also charged POLUT Corp and some of the other characters for aiding and abetting, which is when someone helps another person commit a crime. However, according to this article, people who are charged with aiding and abetting face the same punishment as the original perpetrator of the crime. Since we already charged POLUT Corp for their 3 initial crimes, they, along with the other characters, won't receive any further charge for aiding and abetting.
I gave you an order. Do not test me. Do it now. Sorry, sir. Activating. Oh, snap. It's Shadow Mewtwo. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it's level 33.
Since Protogon is a robot, and under the control of Dr. Vanta and POLUT Corp, it could be argued that it doesn't have full control over its thoughts and actions. Therefore, this crime can't count as first-degree attempted murder, because Protogon didn't act deliberately nor willfully. However, this will still count as second-degree attempted murder, since they still technically tried to kill the player, even if they didn't have full control of their actions. This one, however, does count as first-degree attempted murder, since Vanta or POLUT Corp isn't present and Protogon isn't under their influence. They are also lying in wait for someone to fall for the trap, which is another characteristic of first-degree attempted murder. If you go into the Vanta Corp vault, the location where you catch Mutagon, you can find these journals about how Mutagon caused the passing of 2 parents and injured a girl through causing a car crash, the girl presumably being Battlestar Faust. For this one action alone, Mutagon will be receiving 2 charges of second-degree murder for killing Faust's parents, 3 charges of mutilation, or permanently damaging someone's body, for damaging Faust's arm and legs, 1 charge of property damage for breaking Faust's family's car, and child endangerment for putting young Faust in an unsafe situation.
If those kids try to interfere with our plans again, they will be sorry. I want to keep an eye on them. Make sure they do not find out we're here. Yes, sir. I will continue to monitor them. If they try to get in your way, my team will put a stop to them.
Meredin was stalking the player, Jake, Mabel, Lucy, and Lucas when they visited Atlantean City. This is also confirmed in the second update, when he's trying to steal the piece of the stone tablet from Mr. Ferrix. He will receive 5 years and a restraining order for each person he's stalked. In my last video, I labeled Meredin threatening Mr. Ferrix with violence to obtain a piece of the stone tablet as coercion. However, since he's making threats to obtain property, it counts as extortion rather than coercion. They will also be charged with attempted grand larceny for the aforementioned attempt to steal the stone tablet piece. Since most of Dr. Vanta's crimes have already been covered with other characters, we can quickly add those to the list first, with some slight adjustments. On top of the life sentence for attempting to kill the player, Dr. Vanta will also be getting a terrorism charge, since he's using violence against a civilian for political or ideological purposes. Since we don't know if Vanta knew the blast would kill Protogon, it is labeled as involuntary manslaughter rather than murder. When Vanta tried to grab the soul heart, he accidentally started a flood in the cave. Since everyone could have gotten stuck in that cave and drowned to death, this in my opinion counts as reckless endangerment.